Look, we're Team 7, Team Redacted, and this is our pitch for All In, One Out. We have our logo, quite a nice style and font, which we kind of want to use, give it a sort of more of a sort of 70s, 80s theme to it, even though it's going to be future sci-fi, but we'll get on to that. So the high concept statement we're going for is you're going to be infiltrating a mega corporation. You're going to be solving puzzles and sabotaging your rivals, your friends, and in their agencies to get as much as you can out of it. So we've taken gameplay influences from Dungeon Land, Crawl, Death Run, which is a Gmod game mode. So it'd be an isometric dungeon crawler, but the chaotic elements come from like Ultimate Chicken Horse, Gang Beasts. So you have local multiplayer chaos as a game, and you'll be sabotaging each other, trying to get as many points as you possibly can. Sort of visual styles we're going for is sort of Ruiner for the isometric camera style, Evil Genius, 2 Point Hospital, the 2 Point series, and Hack Tag. So that would be our art style, and we'd also want to take the comedic humor from those games, from Evil Genius and to the 2 Point series and stuff like that, to make it more fun and sort of not as violent, just comedy. So the core gameplay loop, you'd be solving puzzles, working together or not with your friends to complete the puzzles, blocking your progress to the next room. You'd be avoiding traps, ensuring your own survival, and making sure your friends don't, so you can get the most points. So you'd be hindering them by triggering certain events throughout the interaction, obstructing their success, sort of trying to get yourself forward with them failing. So to win the game, you'd complete the mission with the most intel or points, and you lose by not getting the highest score. So our scope statement and team requirements, it'd be a local co-op arcade game. So it'd be small groups of friends, would be the target audience of parties or gatherings, just to have some fun. Be on the PC, it'd be using Unreal 5. The scope, a local multiplayer game where you can explore multiple small levels progressing towards a goal while fighting with or against your friends to get there. Team requirements, we'd want a concept artist, an animator, a couple of 3D artists, a couple of techs, and also just one dedicated tech again. Must have an Moscow analysis, must have 4-player local multiplayer, points-based progression system, 1 corporate style tile set with multiple small levels, 4-player characters, 4 puzzle mechanics, and 4 traps. What it should have would be 4 more traps or pattern puzzles, a second tile set with varying levels, so that could be an office, a kitchen, things like that, a lab, an escape sequence, so you'd be chasing your friends, sort of your last chance to get extra points, additional mini games, wacky sounds. It could have multiple variations in mesh and animations for characters, so to make them feel more unique, a recovery mechanic, so to help people get back into the play and into the feel of the game, security guards, stealth mechanic and disguise mechanics, 10 plus more traps and puzzles to help give some more variety. What it won't have is like dedicated combat. You won't be going over and shanking your friend. No online multiplayer, no real AI, or no repetitive or roguelike progression. So that's everything for All In, One Out. Thank you very much for listening.